First, let's jump to Brussels, where Jonathan Sacerdoti is standing by. Good evening. Jonathan, give us a picture of your reporting from there today and at this hour.
We've been here all day, and it's been incredible to watch these crowds arriving. And now the shock news that Erdogan said that one of these Brussels suspects was caught in Turkey in 2015 and deported to the Netherlands, which means that there's been an enormous failing of intelligence for them to be able to reintegrate into this terror network in Brussels and carry out these awful attacks. You can tell here that the crowds that have been gathering all day to pay their respects are now even chanting anti-ISIS slogans. They're really making their anger heard. But people are wondering now if all of this could have been prevented with proper intelligence sharing across Europe, and with proper intelligence sharing that would have enabled them to keep a closer eye on this suspect had he been caught in Turkey.
When you mention anger, we just spoke about here in the studio that there's this decision, of course, between privacy or intelligence gathering. On some level, that decision has to be made. Is it your sense that their anger is enough that they would be willing to sacrifice that? Has it reached that point?
It's an interesting question, because here in Europe there is very much this protection of people's privacy, to the extent that many people you speak to, even in the aftermath of these sorts of attacks, say they don't want guards, they don't want their privacy infringed on, they don't want more rigorous security if it feels offensive to the Western European way of life. And that's a very strange thing to hear from people who've just gone through what they've gone through here in Brussels. Others, of course, say that they want anything done that will make them safer. So this is a debate that will carry on going on in Europe. But as it does, these attacks are happening more and more frequently, and the time is running out for people to make up their mind over whether or not they prefer their safety and security, or whether they prefer perhaps an increased protection of their privacies.
Key debate we keep bringing up again and again after each wave of attacks. Jonathan Sacerdoti in Brussels will return to you later this evening. Thanks very much for now. Amir, again, he mentioned also Erdogan. Let's begin with you with this.